Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's video. It is the end of 2024. Happy holidays. It's the last shoot of the year and I recently turned 31. When I hit the third floor, I was pregnant and I didn't really have any time to think about the fact that I have hit third floor. This year I turned 31 and I went all out. I celebrated. I did what I wanted to do at 30. It was a whole week's celebration. I had a good time. I'm grateful for friends and family who celebrated me. Today's video specifically is to share what I'm doing differently in my 30s. Turns out 30s aren't going to magically fix themselves. Shocker. I thought there would be an epiphany moment of like, oh my god, change comes with our whole wisdom downloaded. But guess what? I remained the same old piece. It was all the same for me. I went about chasing my kid, giving birth to my second child, living the same life. On the list of things I decided to change, is reorganize my priorities. And for me, some people will say maybe their careers, they'll say maybe A, B, C, D, but for me, being a mom is my number one priority. And I had to sit down and what really brings me joy? What really is my purpose on this earth? So I was like, anything that I need to do moving forward has to prioritize my kids. Everything else works around it. But also putting me first as well. Because I need to be a better mom to my children, I decided to put me back on that list, okay? Because self-care is not a luxury. It's a priority. It is something we need every day. Another change that I struggled so much to make, I'm still struggling, but progress, okay? Is procrastination. Oh my god, I feel like I'm a queen of procrastination. I'll do it tomorrow. I still have more hours, maybe later, things like that. And I feel that it has been my biggest enemy. So if I want change in my 30s, I want change in the coming year of 2025. And recently I was talking to somebody who I respect so much, and I was telling them I made this life decision, and then they were telling me that number one, the beauty of the decisions that I've made moving forward is that self-realization is really important, because I sat down and I proper evaluated myself. Nothing no lying to yourself, because I can lie to whoever, I'm this or I'm that, but I cannot lie to myself. So I had a moment to myself and I'm like, peace, why aren't you hitting the goals you set for yourself? Why aren't you doing the things you said you're gonna do? Why aren't you reaching the places you want to reach? Why aren't you doing it? You are your own enemy. Procrastination is your number one enemy. Oh my god. And I was like, you know what, we gotta change that. The other change that I want to do is declutter my life. Not only in my closet, because first of all, I'm thinking of doing decluttering, okay? Anything that doesn't fit, anything that I've not worn in the last 5 years, because trust me, I have clothes that I've not worn in the last 5 years. I'm wearing when I lose weight, and then I buy new clothes for that weight. But decluttering my life, not only in my closet, but also the things that I surround myself with. If it doesn't serve me, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. I'm sorry, but it's gotta go. And I'm not gonna struggle. Okay, making the decision to change is one thing. Implementing the decision, the change, is another thing. The process may not look pretty. I know it's not gonna look pretty. The things I'm gonna cut off, and I'll feel terrible about it. But I know these changes, pole, okay? Gahoro. It will make a big impact, because if I don't do anything about it, I'm gonna stay the same old 20-year-old girl, another decade later, still doing and being the same person. But you know what? 2025, we're doing things different. Lesson number one: boundaries. I used to think boundaries are like barriers. So having boundaries just meant you know, pushing people away, like not really letting people into your life, like trying to feel like, oh my god, how can I say no to this? How will they feel? Like valuing other people's feelings more than I valued my own feelings, and how that particular situation made me feel. So but I realized that setting boundaries is protecting my peace, is protecting my mental health. I have to evaluate and see what really fits into my life and what really works for me. Get what I mean? I know it's a hard pill to swallow. I am still really struggling with that, but in my 30s I'm gonna set more boundaries. And this doesn't mean I don't love you, doesn't mean I don't respect you. It means that I'm finally choosing me first. You know, it's all love here. It's just that it's a lot. It's a lot. We're gonna set some boundaries, okay? One lesson that I've learned that I'm really incorporating in my 30s is that you can't pour from an empty cup. I need to take care of myself first so that I can pour best into my kids, into my marriage, because I've realized that the slightest moment I feel fatigued or tired or burnt out, I'm snapping, I'm angry. The other day I woke up in the morning and I was telling my husband, I feel so angry today. This morning, like, you know the meaning of like you woke up in the by side of the bed. That day felt like that, and he was like, "What did you do?" I'm like, yeah, I knew that there was really nothing I could pinpoint that this is making me unhappy or mad at this particular moment, but I just felt, yeah, I was tired. I needed to do things that fill me. So you know what, we're gonna do more of the things that make us happy. And yeah, happy mom, happy wife comes from happy me first. Okay. I don't know if I've shared this before, but on a list of the things I really wanted to share is, man, perfection is overrated. I used to be, I'm a recovering perfectionist. I wanted things to be a particular way, my house to be a particular way, the foods that my kids eat a particular way, my husband's food a particular way. And friend, this in our 30s, we are not aiming for perfection, rather for progress, okay? Kidogo kidogo, you know, we cannot be aiming for perfection. We're just gonna do what we can, do it well, and be grateful we did it. Because oh my god, perfection is exhausting. We are just progress, okay? We are from step A to B, we move. Thank you very much. This point is really special to me. Friendships need nurturing. I'm in my 30s, and at some point I thought I wouldn't be able to make new friends because I feel like there's a lot of work, you know. But I realized I really need to nurture the friends that I have, even the new friends that I have, like to water them and to keep, like, they're very crucial to me. I realized the spontaneous laughs, the late night chats, the checking-ins, you know, the planning of meeting, you know, in your calendar, like, can we meet on the 7th of January 2025? All the things, like, man, it's what keeps me grounded. Like, I realized I need them in my life. And I don't know if I've shared this again, but those who are close to me know I have shared, like, on my 30th birthday, I don't hubby. I had I always struggle with this with my husband. He's like, who are your friends? You know, because I really have few friends, and sometimes I would go a while without reaching out to them, and he's like, have you called so and so, have you reached out, and I realized I haven't. So I need to do better with the friends that I have, and even the new friends. I recently gained some amazing new friends, also from the married course that we did in Doha. Yeah, by this time you're probably sick of me. I'm gonna be mentioning Doha every chance I get. So yeah, we kind of cultivated friendships during this course, and it's been beautiful to see how adult friendships blossom, to see how being intentional you are with your friends, you know, like, it's been beautiful. And you know what, I'm gonna do more of that. I'm excited to make new friends. I'm excited to nurture the ones that I have and to build meaningful, lasting friendships. And I'm geared up. Let's do this, friends. I want to wrap up this video real quick. I know I have a bunch of things I thought I was gonna share, but you know what, let's leave it at that. But this one lesson that I've learned that is really crucial to me, and it has made my life in this past month. Your dreams still matter, even in your 30s. Like, let me tell you, actually, it is when life starts. For some reason I said, oh my god, I want to get to do this before my 30s. I want to be able to, like, I had a whole, in my head, I envisioned like I have to be married by this, I have to have kids, and I thank God I reached that milestone, and I have to be financially stable before my 30s. I have to own my own home before my 30s. All these things. I have to have a master's degree before my 30s. Please. If you can do all those things, kudos to you. But this is for somebody who has not reached there, and they think that, oh my god, my life has ended when I hit 30. But trust me, your life has just begun. These babes in the 30 something olds, we are there. It's a new 20, okay? 30 is a new 20, baby. And I'm glad to confidently just say that finally my mind is clear. I know what I want, and it just comes with the life's experiences, with the mistakes you've done, with the lessons you've learned. You end up seeing your vision clearly. Your dreams still matter. I can still go back to school and finish whatever's been pending. That business that I've been doing for the last 7 years, in my 30s is when I'm manifesting for it to blossom. You know what I mean? Like, the things that I thought that I needed to do before I'm 30, now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like, oh my god, now is the time. And with that, the 2024 season comes to an end. Happy holidays. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy 2025, and I'll see you 2025. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe. This helps me a lot. It helps my channel grow. It helps, it makes what I do relevant, and it just takes a second. Okay, I'll give you a second. Thank you so much for hitting the subscription button, and I'll see you next year. Bye.